Hello. I just wanted to make a video for some reason. I got a haircut. Not sure I like it, but a lot of things maybe I don't like. That's nothing new. I did want to make a video with this music I have on playing, and I'm just talking basically about my life. It's all about me, I guess. But anyway, I'm having all kinds of fun and ride my motorbike a lot. My motorbike is my life, and I just love it. But if you ride a motorbike in Thailand, you better be careful because you have to look out every second. Do not make any moves without looking. Use your mirrors. Go slow. Sometime have to go fast to get out of somebody's way. Sometimes you have to stop, get off the side of the road, or whatever you have to do to not get killed. And it's just that kind of a traffic thing. So there's many things to think about. If you're going to ride a motorbike, you should wear a helmet. Never drink and ride a motorbike. One false move and you're toast. And the mortality rate is very high for motorbike riders. Get in a crash, really serious problems. And if you go out at night, it's going to be extra difficult. One thing you don't want to do is go fast unless you have to. But you always have to be aware. And the thing of it is, if you tailgate some car or truck, you don't see what's coming next. You don't know what kind of a bump or hole in the road they just passed over. And if you don't get some warning, you're going to go into it. And many of them, you don't want to ever do that. So you can get really in a bad pickle doing something like that. So I learned to back off, go slow as I can whenever I can, go fast whenever I can. I don't know. It's risky, and if you do it long enough, something bound to happen, I suppose. Although I have close to 10,000 kilometers on my motorbike, and I have yet to have any problem with it. And I have challenged fate a number of times because traffic sometimes is awful. One thing I did do was I went somewhere and I didn't pay attention to the time. And it was rush hour, and it was dark, and it rained a whole bunch the night before. And there are no sidewalks and a lot of lanes for a motorbike in the city. Some of the streets are very small, and I really had a hard time because there's holes in the road and everything alongside the cars. Cars are lined up, 30 or 40 cars to wait for a light, and not to mention motorbikes. And anyway, at nighttime in the dark and rainy, it was a terrible idea. And I also got lost in that mess too. I went around the block a couple times, and if you're in the wrong lane, you're going to go around the block again. And it was just an awful thing. I never want to do that again, so don't go out of rush hour at the dark after it's rained at night to some place in the city with no adequate streets. Another fun thing I did, I went to Walking Street and parked my motorbike, walked away and thought, well, I see a temple right here. I'll use that for a landmark, come back to my motorbike. After getting lost in a million people, which spanned I don't know how many blocks of this city at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So that by the time I figured out which street it was and got over to it, I still couldn't find my motorbike. There's a lot of streets, a lot of temples around the city. So that landmark was, anyway. So what happened was that I ended up taking a taxi home, spending a crappy night, going the next day rent a motorbike, go down and look for my motorbike, and I ended up driving basically right to it and took my motorbike home, took a taxi back, took that motorbike back, and after returned it. So that worked out, but always, if you do anything like that, take some pictures of the landmarks so that you can use them with a Google Maps or something to find your way back. It was a nightmare. So you can have nightmares, and it does happen. So I lived through it, and now I'm a lot smarter. I hope other people will learn something from what I've said. Just be damn careful out there. There are people that will steal your motorbike if it's a good one. I've looked out on that one too, but I caught somebody sitting on my motorbike 2 times, about a month apart, and I'm pretty sure he was going to steal my motorbike. Anyway, he didn't do it, and I don't go back there and this and that. But anyway, safe road of motorbike riding. I hope everybody has a safe ride. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.